Hi guys, Funk here, Skull Street Garage, and this is the Christmas build, and this is run by Diecast Graveyard. He's very kindly added me into the list of builders for this one. You're going to have to check out the other guy's work as well, and I'm absolutely going to get my ass kicked on this one because all the other builders are absolutely phenomenal. We've got Diecast Graveyard, we've got Outlaw Speedshop, Devil's Decals Diecast, Diecast Outcast, Elpaz Diecast Restorations, Fat Guy Productions, and Timerider as well. So don't forget to check all them out, and I will leave links below as well. So we're going to start off with this lovely old Ford here. The actual thing is, it's a Christmas theme. It can be anything as we wish, and provided it's in the Christmas spirit. This is a fun little build. I must admit I was on last minute with this one, but it was a really good fun build. I love doing this one. So here we go. It's all apart, and off it goes into the shitty strip, or rather the better strip. But at the minute it's shitty strip. It's been used that many times. It's not run as good as what it should. But we get the job done eventually. Normally it takes 15 minutes, and it took about too long. So off it goes. Whilst that's in the stripping, let's do the wheel change, because we're not going to use these wheels. Luckily these come off quite nice and easy, these do. And I was just checking for size. They do fit pretty much almost, but I just had to take just a little tiny whisker off just to get them to fit. And I was quite happy. So we'll put these back on. Quite simply knocking them back over. We're using the same tabs, and it works out absolutely perfect. Just using a bolt there just to bend the tabs back over. I did end up actually using the bolt action again to do the front ones later on, because I just wasn't happy. It's been an absolute honour to be asked to join in on this build. It really has. The seats I'm just going to do with the black pen. This gives a lovely satin black finish. It gives. I do like these paint pens. They're really good. Brilliant coverage. I'm tempted to buy some other colours of these and see what it's like for doing the fine details, doing the lights and things like that. They're quite expensive, but I think they're worth it. With this being a little hot rod, you can hardly see inside the vehicle anyway. But it's just nice to get rid of all that white. I'm not a lover of white interiors, or them silly chrome interiors do my head in. I don't know why they bother doing them. I was toying and I just wasn't too sure which direction to take this one. Well, the old shitty strip seems to have done its job. Say eventually, I think this was after about 40 minutes or something like that. We'll find out after the scrub. Just left a couple of little bits on. That should come off nice and easy. So out comes the old rotary tool as usual, and as you'll see, that's polishing up really nicely. Really nicely. I thought, you know what, this has cleaned up that nice. I suppose it'd be nice with a bit of candy colour over the top. I just wish that we could get the spectral flames over here in England. But we manage without them. There you go, got to agree that does look nice and shiny. So time for doing a little mod. Not really a lot I could do to this one. The obvious thing here was let's get together, see what it looks like. Noticed that the front wheels were catching slightly, so got the old rotary tool out and just extending the arch just a little tiny bit just to allow. There you go, and the wheels all turn nicely now, so I'm really happy with that. So I thought, well, once I got that out, I might as well give the base a quick clean up. So anyway, the mod, off comes the bonnet. This was the best move ever. This was. Made such a difference instantly. And there's one of my own 3D printed little big blocks. Sounds good, doesn't it? A little big block. Make sure that's going to go in there nicely, and it's just a tad tight at the bottom on the wheel arch, on the front fenders as they're called over the pond. So a simple little filing. Just take the corners off and seems to fit in quite nicely. So now we have to remove the front grille and the lights. Just give them a quick clean up to make sure that they fit nicely. And just making a little groove there just for the bottom of the radiator to sit into. Just using a bit of scotch pad there just to roughen the plastic up so that the paint will stick better. Seems funny to have a lovely metal car and then plastic. So what I went for here was I went for the Tamiya clear green. I thought this will give a nice little candy effect. I was quite happy. I was quite happy with the outcome of this one. The usual, give it some layers just to build it up. Always try the airbrush before I go anywhere near the casting, just to blow any bits off the front or any build-ups or anything. And now we're going for the fenders, and we're just going with a solid dark green. So we're going lovely two-tone green on this. Absolutely, I love how it came out. I really do. So now we'll chrome the wheels up with the lovely monochrome pen. Love these pens. I think all of us that do the cars are now using these pens. They're so good. You have to excuse the green all over my fingers. I got a little bit of a spray on there, and I try and clean it off and It didn't want to move, so I thought, okay, sod it, I'll just carry on. I was running short of time on this build. I was rather last minute. I tried to get as much done in this sitting as I actually could. And I'll be honest, I was quite happy. Really happy with the sitting. Time to dress the engine up. Just giving it a bit of sanding down and filing, just get rid of some of the layer lines from the 3D printing. Only bothering with the air scoop, to be honest, just so I get a nice finish with a monochrome pen later on. Pardon me. I can't wait to see what these other builds have come out like. So I know I'm going to get my ass kicked on this one, but it's the joy of joining in, and this has really been a good fun build. And if the guys will have me on any more of their build offs, I would love to join in again. As see there, just got the old pin drill out, drilling out the plug tops on the engine, so I can put some leads in. I had a bit of trouble with the drill because it kept spinning in the actual holder. It's that old now. It's just not clamping down properly. So I think that's going to be on my Santa list. And for the leads, a little bit of Cat 5 cable. The joys of being an electrician. And we'll go for the just a solid green. Bit of CA glue on each one. That's one side. Sorry it's all in fast motion, guys, but otherwise it was too long, completely too long. This video would have been. There we go. Just trimming on back, and then we'll put a bit of super glue on, CA glue, just to secure them at the back of the engine. There wasn't room to make a distributor, so, and the cables are too thick. It's just I don't know why I didn't use the actual cable that was inside and not bother with the green, and then I could have just painted them, but somehow my brain just didn't click. And there you go, that's the engine. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. I think it looks quite nice. And yeah, guess which plonker forgot the screw holes? Luckily, the paint was hard enough, and it didn't cause any marks in the paint whatsoever. Thank God for that. I think at this point I would have cried. I think I'd have had a nervous breakdown if I'd have damaged that paintwork. And now for the rebuild. I absolutely love this vehicle, how it turned out. Does help if you get it the right way around. Just using some 2mm self-tapping button head screws just to hold it all together. Just making sure it hadn't damaged anything, any of the paintwork or anything. And no, I was really happy with that. So now it's time to mount the engine. I'm just scraping away a little bit of the paint here, just so I can get some nice adhesion with the. I'm going to use 2-part epoxide resin. It's a 10-minute epoxide this. And there you go. I think everybody's got these for mixing pads. The back of a Hot Wheels pack. Now, to be careful with this. I didn't want to get any of this on any of the paintwork because I know it would have just ruined it instantly, because you can never get this stuff off. Oh, got a string of, there you go, that's gone. Had a string of the old epoxide there, strung across, but I managed to spot it and get rid of it. Do love this. And here we go, time for the decals. And no Christmas is Christmas without the Grinch. So that's what we've got. Now these decals should be a lot brighter than this, but as you can possibly see there from the prints below it, my printer decided to shit itself. It's not the ink. The inks are all topped up and everything, and it's just the printers. And it's not even that old, this printer. It's quite a new one. It hardly gets used. I don't think that does them any good. But yeah, what a time! If the Gremlins are going to come out, they're going to come out on a build off, and that's what they've done. I think I got away with it quite lightly, to be honest. Went for the checkered roof just to break it up, give it a bit of a difference. More of a race style roof than anything. Now for the Grinch giving it the finger on the back end. Wasn't too sure how low to put this decal or etc. on this one, so I kind of denied it, and I don't want to play about with it too much, because if you do it, you can really screw these decals up that are homemade. I had all sorts of thoughts and ideas of what I was going to do for this build, and it just never happened. It just absolutely never happened. So this is what I came up with in the end. So I know the other lads are going to do absolutely amazing pieces. All the work's amazing work anyway. But I know mine won't be the best, but I ain't going to get butt hurt about it. The most of this is it's the joining in, absolutely joining in. It's absolutely brilliant, and this diecast community are fantastic as well. So here we go, a quick recap. This is where we started at first. This is a 1930s Ford, I do believe. Stuck on the year, not too sure. I'm not too sure on the old American cars. European cars, yeah, pretty good on them. And this is how the Grinch turned out. I hope you like it, guys. I absolutely love it. I love the stance of it. And when you stand it next to a standard one of these, what it starts off with, it looks absolutely enormous. I'd say I absolutely love the colour of this one. I really, really do. Hope you guys like it as well. Leave me some feedback down below. I'd love to know what you all think of this one, good or bad. I'd like to thank Paul at Diecast Graveyard for inviting me on this fantastic build as well. Please make sure to check out all the other builders' builds on this one. Thanks to all my new subscribers and all my old subscribers as well. And I'd like to wish you all a fantastic happy Christmas.